Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now here we are, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the second-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Razorbacks will kick this deep to start us off. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Pass complete. It's second down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pressure is coming. Bought some time, now lets it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to chuck it again. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it go on the move. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Here's the second down play.
Face turquoise covering eyes. Face turquoise covering eyes.
On the run here. Lets it go. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Receiver makes the catch, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Razorbacks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver, then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
The back's got it. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. The Razorbacks pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his leg. Football comes out. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for six. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown.
Shit like that, man. Oh my goodness. He threw. They got a strip sack and a.
Enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Now they get set to kick it away.
That's crazy. Strip, fumble, and a pick on the same possession.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped
That's
at the
crazy right there.
Something happened, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. They'll run the option. Get some space around the 30. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
This is exactly how this offense envisioned this game getting started, is having opportunities to be able to crease this defense and hit big plays. Now let's see what they can do off of it.
Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags a quick throw. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Hurricanes. There was no stopping him. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 10-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line.
Face turquoise covering eyes. Face turquoise covering eyes.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Miami. And the interception taken to the house.
Pick 6.
Game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play.
Flat, baby, you have flat. Oh, that's a pick 6. That's a pick 6 right there. That's all good, though.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff to the back. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down at the 47.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. The pass is caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this
I gotta just press.
to get
I just gotta press
outside the
extra.
pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Razorbacks have 1st and 10 here. Movement here from the tight end. From the shotgun.
Face turquoise covering eyes. Face turquoise covering eyes. Pick 6.
Big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Lets it go on the move. Launching deep. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
He has
He
thrown
takes it in for the score.
3 picks,
Touchdown, Razorbacks.
and each time after the pick,
This guy has a knack for the end
that's
zone,
crazy,
That's
man.
2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
I mean, just bail, bro.
PHC is
Just
good. They
bail.
still trail, though.
We should be up 30. Just gotta keep
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one
Gotta
away.
keep playing.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
1st and 10 play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's running out of time here. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
The offense really clicking here. Play action here on first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking for his back. With the catch, it's Robinson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Hurricanes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Off the play fake on first down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Hurricanes looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown for the U.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense. He's short of the first down marker.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. a 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. So we reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. The Razorbacks will have to kick it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Handoff in a single back formation. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back in motion now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at the 35. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I'm all for quarterbacks trying to make plays. I love to see the fight in a guy and wants to make a play on every single chance that he can make. But here, when you scramble and you throw the ball way back against your body, you're asking for trouble. He's so lucky that ball didn't get intercepted.
We'll try to run it with the option. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quick completion to the tight end. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. After making his first attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And they add to their lead. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He makes the grab, and he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Wow, what a play by this safety. Sometimes you'll see teams around the country not willing to play much cover 2 because they're concerned about the safety and coverage. But in this case, man, he played it perfectly, read the football, and made the interception.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him to sack for the defense.
I feel like I had a show. It was covered. It's match.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. First play of the second half to keep it on the ground.
For the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the option play. No for the first, but still going. And they bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. That run moves the ball across the 40.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass this time.
Thank you. That's Blaze, Miami legacy. Miami legacy.
Touchdown, Canes. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last.
I thought for sure he was going to hit the slam.
Look at that! Look at that!
Wow,
Look at that! Look at that switch stick, baby! Look at that switch stick!
The safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback.
It's level to this shit, man.
There's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Leave him alone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. And he's got it. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Man, it is awfully tough on a defense when a quarterback's able to move outside of the pocket and still keep his eyes downfield looking for those open targets. You don't know whether to attack him and try to bring him down or to stay back and defend the pass.
Thank you.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the 2nd half. Short pass finds the tight end.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
It's an option look. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The Canes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll try the option play here. Runs through the defender. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Pulls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
That was a bad throw. He was open. That's me. That's me.
That's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here.
Thank you. Oh, my goodness.
Give me my picks. Second down.
Give me my picks. Give me my picks.
Face trip Roy's covering eyes. Pick 6. I thought for sure he was going to hit the slant. Leave him alone.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. First down here for this offense. They're going to run the option. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. He'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. They'll run the option. And the quarterback keeps it here. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. And the offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line.
Ooh,
They
God.
stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field.
Stole him out, Debo face exhaling.
So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Here's another interception. We're losing track. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Quarterback's got it on the option. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Miami. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They're going to run it. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down, trying to extend the play. Contact as he threw it. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
We'll try to run it with the option. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He lets it go, and it's complete downfield. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Finding space at the 20. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's
drop my football.
Very near the goal line.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away.
This been a long-ass walking.
What the heck? Might as well go for it here on 4th down. You have such a big lead. What do you have to lose? Let's see the coach and what decision he comes up with.
Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He steps out at the 21. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough effort. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out. And now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going to take off here.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Bringing pressure. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. And the offense spends it.
Face turquoise covering eyes. Face turquoise covering eyes. I thought for sure he was going to hit the slant. Leave him alone. Stole him out. Devo face exhaling. This been a long ass whopping.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pocket breaking down. And tackled there by the defense. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Gotta do better on third downs before I was going to cut it. +5. We really should have had, keeping it a buck, we really should have had 8. We really should have had 8. He dropped one the first possession, or his first 2 touchdowns was a pick before he scored a touchdown. So we really should have scored, was that 68? 54 and 14, 68. It should have been 68 0, keeping it a buck. We got to do better on third down. That was 4. 13 for 20. We have computer next week.
He's on a run.
Do we play each other? I have a feeling you're talking about in the other league. I have not checked the other league.
ASU.
You want to run right now? I haven't looked at my team. I haven't done nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, we can run now. Ew, 77. Ew. Ew. Oof. Yeah, we're gonna try it. See what happens. Probably can get ugly. Ew. Ew. Oh, brother. Damn, we only got. Ew. Okay. Oh, brother. This can maybe get ugly. We'll see what we can do. What's the stroke power? 89. Fuck it. See how good we are. Let's see how good we are. Oh, cool Easter, man.
Welcome to East Lansing, Michigan. This afternoon at the place they call the Woodshed, on the banks of the Red Cedar, home to the Michigan State Spartans, where they are ready to start another campaign. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Michigan State Spartans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Colbert with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Sun Devils about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll bring it out. It's Clay. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Line gets set, first down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He wants to throw. Lets it fly. Complete to the left. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Spartans will hustle to the line.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Spartans very efficient with this passing game.
You like that, Reese? You like that? I think so. This is an offense that, listen, when you've got a guy back there that can be efficient. Make no mistake, they're going to run the football, but when you get that Kirk Cousins guys, you start to really like the offense.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run the option. The pitch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here.
That's crazy.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. This offense has a 2nd down play. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
A really nice job by the quarterback putting some extra heat on that throw. As a defensive back, I'm going to drive to that curl, try to get there really quick to try to break up the pass, but when the QB puts it that hard on the money with that much accuracy, really hard route to defend.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete on the right side. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
I needed to get
it's
it
a nice
to
effort by the running back, but in that 3rd and long situation, it just too much work for that running back to convert that 3rd down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the ground.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch, called for and made. As the defense comes out, they've got him pinned back, and listen to the roar of this crowd. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella. Get the 6. Get the pick 6.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him, get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking to throw on second down. Pressure. And that ball is live.
Yes. Good job.
Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Relying on that running game as they threaten to pick up a 4 down to the 13. And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback checking the play. On second down, just keeps firing. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
And this offense gets on the board and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll
let him see Jesus.
Man, those big sticks give everybody juice. When you bring it and you fold somebody up like that on the offensive side of the football, everybody on defense gets excited. That Mike linebacker got in the backfield, got the tackle for a loss with authority.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
Thank you.
Oh, picked off. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players, certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Damn same dude that laid the hammer on the RB.
Forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Here comes the option. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
You know, because we're not as talented, yeah, fuck it. We're going to lose.
The Spartans need to pick it up on 4th down.
Okay.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
took the delayed game. Should have took the delayed game.
So now to start the second quarter, they'll line up and try a field goal. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Smashes in between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
This was the other lead. I would have 100%.
And now they'll kick it away. And they desperately
Still
wanted
learning this team. Still learning this team. We would have 100% went for it if that was Miami.
Return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, though.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
Thank you.
And the ball is intercepted. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Now the toss. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this cat.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red because what do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter. You toss it out there, you run it back. He gets out there faster. Got a positive gain. Still a couple plays here left, too.
Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Quarterback checking off. On 3rd down, going up top.
Take the sack, take the sack. Oh, I had him. Oh, I had him.
Down he goes at the 22.
Oh, you got to throw it right there.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And he's already 1 for 1, so that... Oh, they block it! And they scoop it up!
I mean, how did... That is a green. How is that even a block kick on a green? Whatever.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Like, if you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And they got him for the sack. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard. And he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him. But great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding the pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Really good serves for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. This guy fits that Spartan quarterback mold, a guy who makes plays, a Jeff Smoker, a Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, a guy that you can depend on. You got to find that guy that can complement who you are and what you are, and so you can get a lot of the fans going, go green, go white. Find the complement at quarterback to this offense.
They'll throw it on first down. He'll take the deep shot. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Sparty. They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Iowa is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Kinnick Stadium, but the black and gold have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Ball State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
And now on second down for this offense. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air.
Good job, guys.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
On the option. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Another holding?
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on first down. Quickly complete. At the 45 on its way. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Unloads it left. Makes a connection. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Listen, we all want to get to the quarterback and get sacks, but when you realize the quarterback's going to throw the football right away, you just try to get your hands in the air, get a deflection, make him throw around you. Great job by the defensive end.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
They were on the move, but two straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. He'll just keep slinging it. Looking left. He made the catch, past the marker, also past the sideline. He's out of bounds. It'll be fourth
hit
down.
them on the cross. Ooh.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal.
Yes, sir.
Right down the boulevard.
About time they gave us
Hold
one.
on just a second, guys. Flag on the play. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Spartans line it up with a 1st and goal. On the option. Ripping through the defense. Touchdown, Michigan State. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Black. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Right down the middle. It's caught. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He'll come out throwing on first down. Release to the back.
Thank you.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Going to try to get it himself. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
We talk a lot about this at quarterback, right? Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. He wanted to throw that downfield. He just felt the pressure. He knew he had to get out of danger. He was able to do that, use his speed, go get north up the field for a first down. Well done.
And the quarterback is snowed under. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. On second down, looking to throw. Oh, he wants it all. And he reels it in inside the 30. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's going to pass. Fires toward the end zone.
Thank you.
And the pass is intercepted. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Spartans will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out.
I like ASU Trident.
When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
From the
game audio is loud.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
The audio
and the
or
Sun
the
Devils
music?
racing to the line in the hurry up. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Sun Devils with the 1st and 10.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive...
The game fans, and commentators.
You need to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but
That's
there
not,
is a
they called roughing the passer?
We'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They'll start this drive with a pass.
Had 6.
I had 6. Havoc and get the sack. They got to him in a heartbeat. Man, was he back there quickly.
Yeah, and you can see the linebackers up near the line of scrimmage. Which one's coming? He comes flying through with great speed. The offense had no clue how to get him blocked, and he gets the big
Well, I guess we didn't work on screenplay in practice. That was atrocious.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he got a hand in there. Knocks
What the
it away.
fuck was he in?
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing.
No.
And as a result,
He backed up 5 yards and played a 17-yard out
And the
route.
Spartans will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
That's crazy.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Looking to move it through the air. Getting some heat. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. You could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football. Just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
Now improvising. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Thank you.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own
That's how you read
players.
your keys.
He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
Right place, right time. Linebackers are usually big physical guys you see play the run a lot. Hard to get 2 interceptions in a game. Special player making special plays.
Now on the counter. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making the tackle for a loss.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Goes to the option. Quick toss. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Pulls and fired complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those 3rd down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires to the right. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
2-9 Philly.
They'll run the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
That's good right there.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys. They've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback in the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rally.
Touchdown, Spartans! And the punishment has been extended.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle.
Oh, you want more?
His team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Unloads to the
good
wide
throw.
out.
Ah, no.
They
Good throw.
make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Michigan State 31, Arizona State 0.
First down to start the drive after the break.
Get set, get set. Tuna. Slide 22. Slide.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wall.
No! I bumped my
He
guy.
goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first
Oh,
down.
I bumped my
The
guy.
offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum, gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Wants to throw on 2nd down.
Thank you.
It's incomplete. Almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Thank you.
And the ball is picked off.
That's how we
And
play
he's brought
football.
down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Pocket starts to collapse.
Stay there, stay there. It's okay.
He's
It's okay.
gonna take
Get jiggy.
off. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
On the option. He'll toss it. Smashes through. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And and this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play, and this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
The option look. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Now on the option. Now the pitch. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. He's piled up 112 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. The Spartans have it with a 1st and goal.
Let's go.
He'll ride his man on the option. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Now he's looking to throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll run the option. Touchdown, Sparty! And the pummeling has started. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. FIU is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 24 over the Pandas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Coming after him. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
Well, you look at Webster's dictionary and the term game wrecker, a picture of this guy is going to show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game. That's his 2nd sack here today.
We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12.
Thank you.
Pass on the way. It's picked off. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got.
Oh, I waited late. Oh, I waited late.
And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That's me.
Never
Oh, I
say
gotta
die
hit him.
attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Don't call pass
And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why that receiver.
He literally ran into me. Come on. I know we have 38, but don't do it like
back out
that.
with a new set of downs after the penalty. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Touchdown, Michigan State. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just...
I'm out rolling on the floor, laughing loudly, crying face.
makes its way all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball.
My struggle. My hustle. That's what I'm talking about. Send her back to Arizona, upset, crying. When you come for the king, you bet not miss. Because it gets ugly really quick. Let's see who we play this year. We play Louisville, Georgia Tech, North Texas. Damn, look like they gave me a gauntlet. Let's see who we play in the other league. I do this though. I give them props for trying. Most don't try. Most don't try. So, nothing but respect. I'm pretty sure he thought it might have been a little better of a game, but let's see who we play. Dude, we got nothing but home games left. So, y'all be safe. Y'all have a good one.